Stephanie. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Welcome into the live. I'm just sitting here chatting with y'all all about weight loss surgery, my journey, any questions y'all have, stuff on fitness, whatever you want to ask, go ahead and ask. And I'm on both YouTube Live and TikTok Live. So if y'all see a question comes up, but you don't see it in the chat, it's probably because it's coming from the other side. When did you start using your straw? I started using my straw 2 weeks post-op. So for my weight loss surgery clinic, I believe we weren't supposed to use a straw until about 6 months post-op. But I was having a really hard time getting my water intake in, and I still do struggle with getting my water in. So I just started using it. And at my 2-week checkup, I told them, I'm like, hey, I'm using a straw. And they're like, is it giving you any discomfort? Is it like whatever the case may be? And I'm like, no, like I have no discomfort. I'm not chugging my water and I'm able to drink my water just fine. And they're like, as long as you're not like chugging it and going too fast and it's not giving you any discomfort, then you can use your straw after weight loss surgery. So 2 weeks post. And the crazy thing is, until I started sharing my journey on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff, like it's not a rule for everyone. Some people said that their surgeon gave them a cup of water with a straw in it when they woke up. So just realize certain rules are in place, but that doesn't mean that that's going to be the same rule for you. And yeah, and if you feel like you need to break it, I just talk to your people about it. Nina, you said you're scheduled on the 16th for your bypass. What did you wish you knew before surgery? What did I wish I knew before surgery? I wish I would have known how much it is. I wish I would have known how important it is to focus on my mental health during this weight loss surgery process. I spent a lot of time focused on the scale, focused on weighing my food, counting my calories, tracking all that stuff. And that was not important. I was focused on it because I was trying to lose as much weight as possible, when honestly, I should have been focused on healing my relationship with food and my relationship with calorie counting and my relationship with getting on a scale every day to weigh myself and abuse and fitness. I should have been focusing on that instead of focusing on the food and the tracking and all of that, because though that is important, that is what made me spiral out of control from the beginning. So I feel like that, but that's something that I just reflected on the last year, because I'm only a year. Well, actually today is my 13th month post-op day. So I'm 13 months post gastric sleeve today. But that's just something that I started reflecting on this last year. And so, and that started to come to me like towards the later end, that I wish I would have focused more on my mental health. And so I started journaling. I started incorporating journaling. I know a lot of people lean on therapists, but we all can't afford therapy, and there's only a certain amount of therapy appointments that your insurance might give you. And at the end of the day, even if you had an unlimited amount of therapy appointments, I still feel like you have to do the work yourself. And so that's when journaling came in for me. And so when I got on Amazon, actually, where I buy everything, I was looking for like a weight loss surgery journal, and I realized they still focus on tracking your food, counting your calories, your goal weights. And I didn't want to focus on that. I wanted to focus on what got me to have weight loss surgery in the first place, and my mental health. So I decided to make my own weight loss surgery journals. If y'all looking on my page today, y'all seen these already. I've posted them a ton. I launched these weight loss surgery journals today. If you go to my website, digressandigest.com, look at this little person right here. That's my business profile. You can go ahead and follow it. But if you go to my website, you can purchase the journals if you like as well. But yeah, I decided to make my own because there was nothing out there that was like that, as far as something that would specifically make me focus on my habits that led me to get weight loss surgery in the first place, so that I can continue to be successful after weight loss surgery, because the tool is only going to tool for a certain amount of time, and then you have to put in the work yourself. And if you didn't heal your relationship with food and fitness, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know I get on tangents when I get on here, so I'm going to read y'all questions. Bro, you're over this. You keep calling your surgeon's office and they didn't call you back. Pull up. Pull up. Stop calling and pull up and straight up talk to people. Like, I wonder what's going on. That's so unprofessional, but pull up. If all you need is a date, pull up, girl. You have your surgery tomorrow. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe I'm 13 months post-op. Like, I feel like that time flew by, like flew by. And I wish I would have, like, again, like really, instead of focusing on my goal weight and all that stuff, like I really wish I would have just enjoyed the journey a lot more. Like, I feel like I was just so consumed by hitting my goal weight and getting as small as possible at one point that I was really not having a good time. And I know how it feels to not have a good time after, you know, on a weight loss journey. And so I wish I would have just like, I know this is like a catchy word, but I wish I would have romanticized my weight loss journey some more. I wish I would have just like, you know, just work on my mental health, which is why I created the journals, to hopefully help y'all focus on other things than, like, you know, the goal weight and the scale and tracking your food, doing as much fitness as possible. Like, those things will probably, yes, help you lose weight, but what's going to help you keep it off and to have a balanced lifestyle and not be miserable is working on your mental health and your relationship with diet culture. Hey, Maria, thanks for the gift, girl. Did you have nausea, vomiting at the beginning? I'm at week 3 and have been. No. So with my weight loss surgery journey, I have never vomited. I have never had nausea. I've always been able to hit my protein. Like, I've always been able to tolerate food and to tolerate what I felt like is a lot of food. Like, the only struggles I've had was my water intake, because I don't like the taste of plain water, and raw vegetables. But it's crazy because, you know, I did a lot of research on weight loss surgery, and everybody is sharing their journey, and you see all these people who are sick and nauseous and all that stuff, and you're thinking, well, that's going to be you. And that wasn't my case. And so that also triggered a little bit of toxic habits in the very beginning of my weight loss surgery journey, because I felt like I was losing weight slowly and I was able to tolerate so much food so early on. And I'm not saying like 2,000 calories, but like I was able to tolerate food more than what I thought I should. And so it made me like really track on my food and really get on my fitness. And like I was not having a good time for those first 6 months. And so I lost majority of my weight in those first 6 months. But when I started to relax, yes, my weight loss had slowed down, but my mental health had a chance to catch up. And after 6 months is when I started to journal. But no, for me, I like to call it as a normal. I'm just fine after weight loss surgery. Like, I have been just fine. And it's really been unexpected because, like I said, from the research I've done and looking at other people's journeys on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, everyone's sick and nauseous and vomiting and all that stuff. And that just wasn't the case for me. So it felt like I was doing something wrong, and I wasn't. It's just my body tolerated the surgery well. You're 14 months post-op and it went by so fast. Yes, it's going by so fast. You just did something. Ooh, text me, girl. Tell me. Where can you get them? You can get them on my website. So you can get my bariatric weight loss surgery journals. I have 3 of them, actually. You can purchase them on my website. It's called Digress and Digest. If you go to the link in my bio, you will be able to find it. Or if you like that little icon right there, that's my business page. You'll be able to find it, but it's digressanddigest.com. As a matter of fact, since we're on live, let me do a little live, little 10% off for you guys. It'll be active now until I get off live. I'll probably be on live until about 5, so like an hour and a half. So if you're on live, and that's the benefit of getting on live, I can do whatever I want. So let's activate. Today is launch day. And make sure y'all sign up for the newsletter so that y'all can see like other little promotional stuff that I do, whatever. But let's do amount off order, discount code. So the discount code is going to be LIVE, L-I-V-E. You're going to get 10% off of your order. Boom, boom. And it's going to be active. Let me put an end date. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll come back to the chat in 1 second. It will be active until 5 p.m. Pacific time. So from now until 5 p.m. Save discount. All right. This is so cool. I've never launched a business before. I've never had a business before. And so this is so cool. It's so cool. I don't know. I can't put a chat. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here, let me go ahead and put the website digress and digest.com live for 10% off till 5 p.m. PST. Okay, there you go. If you want to purchase a journal, it's in the chat. It's in the chat. Hey, Bree girl. How are you feeling? I know my sis is sick. That's my sis right there. She's a little sick. Thank you, Baria. Yes, Bree. My girls be like showing out all the time. Hey, Charlie. But yeah, I made these journals. I made them. They're not like something you're gonna find on the internet. I actually did make them. So, because I know somebody asked me that. They're like, "Did you actually make it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I actually made it. I actually made something." But yes, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat. Y'all too there on YouTube Live. I have 4 people watching, but no questions coming. Yes, I heard from Myra. She posted actually a video, I want to say last night or this morning. She didn't post like her update, but she did post to let us know that, you know, she's alive and stuff. So I think she said that she's just been really tired, so she hasn't been able to post anything like any other update. But she did say that today she's going to be able to go see her like her results of her tummy tuck. So I'm excited for her. Yes, yes, message her. Oh, let me pin that comment. I forgot to pin that comment. Oh, wait, I can't pin my own comment. I feel like TikTok changed something because now I can't pin my own comments. Whatever. Okay. Yes, but whatever weight loss surgery questions y'all got, just want to chat, let me know in the comments. I see there's already 2 live visitors on the website. Make sure y'all purchase. Don't abandon your cart. And use that discount code LIVE for your weight loss surgery journal. Love you too, Bree. And Bree, we said, I think I said we're gonna wear blue. Cara hasn't really been chatting today, so there's no agreement, but I suggested we wear blue for tomorrow. But feel better, girl. Hi, Irene. Thank you so much. You're 3 weeks out. How are you healing so far? How's your journey and what food stage are you at? And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, did she? Okay, I'll look at it in a bit. Black is fine with me. I have a ton of black. You can let her know that too. I'm on both of my phones. Did you deal with any heartburn or indigestion when you first had the surgery 2 months post-op? No. And if I did, I don't know what that feeling is to say that I did. Honestly, that first month after weight loss surgery, I just really dealt with gas pain really badly. So if any other pain came about, I don't know what it was. I have no clue what it was because the gas pain really took me out. But I've never dealt with like heartburn or indigestion like ever. So I really couldn't tell you how it feels if I did ever deal with it now. But no, not from what I recall. I think sometimes I get that like heartburny, indigestiony feeling when I have acidic things. And that's something new for me from when I had my second child 3 years ago. So in 2020 is when I gave birth. I was like addicted to like acidic things like tomato soup, grapefruit juice, orange juice, but it like was really bad on my digestive system. And so I still feel that way now sometimes. Like I can drink orange juice just fine. I haven't tried grapefruit juice, but I tried tomato soup a couple of times and I still get that feeling, but I don't think that's associated with my surgery, if that makes sense. You're on puree. You're doing great, no problem. Yay! Are you getting in your protein just fine, Irene? Puree stage was the worst stage for me. I just didn't really know what to eat, so I hated the puree diet, to be honest. And Irene, I did make weight loss surgery journals since you just had your surgery. This journal right here will be beneficial to you. It's the one that's for your first year. You can find it on my website, digressandigest.com, and I am having a discount right now while I'm on live. The discount code is live. But it's to help y'all with your mental health and healing your relationship with food and fitness while you're on this journey. So if you want to pick it up, pick it up. I wish they had told me about hair loss and how the diabetes would be different now. Did you have diabetes before surgery? They definitely told me. I knew about hair loss after weight loss surgery. My weight loss surgery clinic had its own support group for everybody who had their surgery at my clinic. So in our support groups, it ran once a month and it was based off of the patient's journeys. So I knew about a lot of the stuff going in to my journey. I knew about it. But so I was really prepared. Some things I wish I would have known more about, like the whole blood sugar dropping. Like my blood sugar drops like crazy sometimes if I don't eat before or after working out. And honestly, since my last little blood sugar incident, I have not worked out. It's been like a month, I think, that incident happened, but it really did scare me because I was like trying to chase after a normal blood sugar all day. I think I might have ran like one time, maybe twice since then, but I just get real nervous about it. What are some tips to lose weight? Get weight loss surgery, because that's what I did. That is exactly what I did, Cello, is lose weight. Get weight loss surgery. That is my tip for you. Oh, so spicy food gives you heartburn? I'm so glad. I'm a spicy food lover and I have not had any issues with spicy food since weight loss surgery. I think I started having spicy food at about 6 or 7 months post-op. Now, my tongue is more sensitive. Like I know they say that your taste buds can change after weight loss surgery. So my tongue is a little sensitive because I love Tabasco and Tabasco is hot for me now. But it doesn't bother me as far as internally, and I'm so thankful for that. You're 7 weeks post bypass. Congratulations. Thanks, Maria. Yeah, I think I added you a moderator to the lives a long time ago, so thank you. Good. Good, good. T1D. What's T1D? Is that, yeah, what is T1D? Is that, oh, type 1 diabetic. Type 1 diabetic. Gotcha. Gotcha. And now you don't have to take as much insulin. That's good. That's real good. That is really good. Me too. I love me some spicy food. Like as far as like hot sauce, I still do habanero sauce. Like Trader Joe sells this habanero salsa. I love. It's just, I know now, like it just feels hot. I launched my journals today, Lika. I launched it today. It's already up. If you go to my business page right there, you can find the website, or it's just in my bio. But I'm doing a lot. I'm doing a discount right now since I'm on live. The discount is LIVE. That's the discount code for 10% off your order since I'm on live. So I'm going to be doing like these random like dropping a discount. So make sure y'all paying attention to when I'm on live, because I might be giving y'all a 10% off. But yes. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you purchasing. And just know that all 3 of these journals, like if you wanted to purchase all 3, you're not going to get the same product. Like, so let me just talk about the journals real quick. So this is called The Journey Begins. It's for the pre-op stage. It's a 6-month guided journal. So most people's pre-op approval process is 6 months long. So that's why I wanted to make it. You have a very special message from me to you in there. This journal, I really did put a lot of thought into it. There's 4 different chapters that we're going to be tackling 4 different things. So in this one, we're going to be setting SMART goals. You're going to set 3 SMART goals for the next 6 months that you actually want to achieve and focus on. Then we're going to be going into habit tracking. I put some information. And again, all of this is from my brain. It's from my brain. Even this little triangle that I came up with, it's all from my brain. So habit tracking. So we have 6 months of habits that you want to track. You're going to put your start date and your end date, but 6 months worth, and you're going to reflect on it. And then the next segment of this journal is dreaming a bit. We're going to dream a bit, and we're going to think about our dream versions of ourselves. And so there's some questions into that for y'all to answer. And then we're going to get into the guided prompts. So every week there's going to be a new guided prompt. And then it starts off with a quote and a guided prompt for the week. And then you'll just dive in with your thoughts every day. And this is 6 weeks long. 6 months long. And each month I made sure to put 5 weeks in, because I know some months are shorter than others. So I wanted to make sure that you have all of the space that you need to really deep dive into it. So don't feel like, oh, I have to stick to this. Like if there's some extra days in that month, fill it out, use it as you see fit. And at the very end of this journal, hopefully is your surgery day, and we're going to reflect on that. If your pre-op journey is longer than 6 months, then pick up another one and start it all over. So that's the pre-op one. And then this is the year one. It's called The Journey Within. This has 366 guided journal prompts. It's daily. It's a daily prompt. So I know the pre-op one was only weekly. This one is daily. And it's going to start from your surgery day. So don't feel like you have to start it on January 1st. No, it's going to start on your surgery day. Again, you have another different message from me to you in here. And then we have our table of elements in here. And so the first year is going to be breaking down into 4 different sections. So each 90 days is going to have a theme. And then each 90 days starts off with a message for what that theme is. And then we're going to dive right into the daily prompts. Like these are daily prompts. And you'll put your date right there. And then at the end of the journal, should be your surgiversary. And I'm factoring in a leap year because I'm launching these journals on a leap year. So we have to factor in a leap year. So if it's not on a leap year when you buy this, don't fret. Like, you can just fill out the page still. But reflect on your surgiversary. And then once you are an OG like me, like now, I'm an OG, we have the journey to wholeness. And this is focusing on life after weight loss surgery beyond the first year. So again, it's another year-long 366 journal prompts. And these journal prompts, they're all different. So I had to come up with over 700 journal prompts for you guys. So when I say a lot of effort was put into this, a lot of effort was put into this. Again, a brand new message from me to you. And this one is going by calendar months, but don't feel like you have to wait until January 1st. You can, if it's April 3rd when you're getting this book, then start on April 3rd. It's fine. But each, this is the table of substance, and each month, the 12 months, have its own theme that we're going to be tackling into. We're really going to be deep diving into some of our past traumas and habits that got us there to begin with. So, and at the beginning of each month has a new, what we're going to be focusing on, the theme of the month with some information. And like I said, each day is going to be labeled. Unlike the other one, you had to put the date. Since this is following a year, it's going to be labeled for you, and it's going to have a brand new journal prompt. And you can just pick this one up every year if you like. Every year, it's going to be the same questions, of course, but it'll be a new you. It'll be a new you with a new perspective. So feel like you can pick this up every year. So like I said, like I just showed y'all, don't feel like, oh, I'm already an OG and I can't pick up the first 2 books. No, you can. It's, of course, things are going to have a theme, but these are still beneficial. And I just showed you the ways they're beneficial. If you are you just got your surgery, you can still pick up the pre-op one and still do your habit tracking, your setting your SMART goals. Like, you can still pick up all 3 of these journals if you would like, because they are beneficial no matter what. And so, like I said, you can pick them up from my website, digresanddigest.com. You can click my little business page. Make sure you're following it because I will be posting content on this page as well. But links are in both my page bio and the business page bio. You can find the website, and since we are on live and today is launch day, I have a 10% discount code for you guys, and it's going to be LIVE, LIVE. You can get 10% off of your order. If you spend more than $75, which if you buy all 3 of the journals, it's over $75. You'll get free shipping. It's an automatic thing. Yeah. Say the name again so you can purchase the last book. The last book is Journey to Wholeness. And if you go to the website, like, there's information on it. There's information on every single journal. Like, my website is not just a shop. It's like literally my hub to me. So I am a blogger. I write blogs, so there's some blogs already up there. I am a YouTuber, so there are videos up there. I do plan on launching a podcast next month, so the podcast will be posted on there, and then of course the shop is there as well. And so if you want more of a sneak peek, check out the website. The website has videos of each and every single one of the journals. If you're coming into this live late. And I do explain what the different journals are on those YouTube videos as well. So, yeah. No, you're fine. And I know it's backwards too. So not only am I holding it and moving around, but it's backwards. But the pre-op journal is The Journey Begins. The first year is The Journey Within. And then Life After Weight Loss Surgery is The Journey to Wholeness. And they're all hardcover because, like I said, they're 6 month or a year long. I wanted to make sure it was quality material. That way you're not tearing up your book and it didn't last you for the whole year. So it's hard cover, cream pages. You will get a bookmark with each purchase. Let me show y'all the bookmarks because they're so cute. So look at these little bookmarks I made. So this one is the gastric sleeve. This one is the bypass. And this one is the switch. And it says bariatric community on the bottom. And so whichever page you're at in your journal, just use your little bariatric bookmark and mark it off and fill it out every day like you're supposed to. But yes, back to weight loss surgery questions. I just wanted to give y'all some information on the journal since people were asking, and today is launch day. Remember, you can get 10% off your order only while we're on live, unless you sign up for the newsletter. Then you can get a 10% off coupon sent to your email as well for your first order. But yeah, go ahead and drop y'all questions. Hey, Mamiana. Miss Mamiana. I love your name. I love your username. Mamiana, I did, I know you've been like looking into it, but I did launch the journals today, girl. So go ahead to my website if you want to pick one up or just check it out or whatever. But they are launched today. What is this trying to decline? Thank you, girl. I'm just happy to just help in other ways. Maria, you want to come up here? How far along am I in my weight loss surgery journey? Today, I'm 13 months post-op. Sure doesn't sound like you want to come. I don't want to pressure you. You don't have to come. If you want to come, just let me know. You know what's funny? Jay said that same thing to me the other day we were on live. I think it was Saturday. He was on live and he was like, do you want to come up here? And I was like, sure. He was like, sure, it does not sound like you want to come up here. How do I, hold on. Let me
I don't like ask because I know how important our one-on-one time is, you know? So
no, it's fine.
I like wait for y'all to ask me kind of thing.
I keep forgetting.
But I am so proud of you, by the way. So I did add that link in my bio. So
I appreciate it.
I will definitely direct these people. So
how do I, wait, set it? No. Okay, wait, I think I remember how to
just leave it the way it is. Let yourself be the main. I like this because it's less intimidating for the people that want to hear you. So
gotcha.
I say leave it the way it is. But I'll share my information with you tomorrow once I get this contract in my hand.
Okay.
So
okay.
But I just manifested something and I'm just so proud. So, I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But my daughter is included in this contract per se. So
yeah.
This is a cool thing.
Yay.
So, look at us just making all our dreams come true.
Right. I couldn't even imagine dreaming this big and opening my own business before weight loss surgery. And it's crazy because it's not that I didn't have confidence in myself. It was just because I was just focused and consumed with weight loss. Like it's all I thought about. Like if it wasn't my family, work, or school, all I was focused on was losing weight, and I had no room to do anything and show up as the best version of myself. So now that's it's not even a factor anymore, and not because I lost weight, but because I healed my relationship with diet culture and all that stuff. I can think about other things.
And this is not the end. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I don't claim to be psychic, y'all, but I swear I be getting these premonitions. And I've had 2 with Janae.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so weird. It was in my sleep the other time where I saw the journal. And I just was like, I just know the things that you want to accomplish are going to happen. So I love that. I love that. And you guys are inspiring me too. And look at me, I'm learning how to edit my videos so much better now. Taking the patient. I figured it out on my own, but Janae has taught me a lot. So I appreciate you. Yes, always. Yes. Can't wait to see you continue to shine.
Same. I can't wait to see you grow and be done with swell hell. Yeah, Maria just had a tummy tuck 18 days ago. Yeah. And so you know, she's going through that, but that's amazing. That's amazing to like get weight loss surgery, get it done, get it off, and then, you know, if you want to change something, then change it. Yeah, it's been a ride for sure, but it's crazy to think that we're here. So it just goes to show, guys, all you need to do is have a thought in your mind and then make it happen. If you want to have bariatric surgery and you're watching behind the scenes, don't be afraid, click in on this live, but make an appointment, find a bariatric doctor, make your dreams a reality. That's how we all started. Right. And then don't let, you know, not getting approved from insurance stop you from it. Like, there's so many people who are paying, unfortunately, out of pocket, but they're not letting insurance blocking them from them getting it. Like, if that means you have to pick up another job or two to save some extra money, it seems like the average cost to go to Mexico is like $5,000 to get the surgery. You'll have to factor in some additional costs, but, you know, save your taxes 1 year, work an extra job, like pick up a side hustle. You know, there's ways to make some extra money. And so if insurance is the reason why you can't get weight loss surgery, but you really want to get weight loss surgery and you're tired of being overweight, find a way to get it done. There are ways. Yeah, because I got a third job. Originally, I got my third job to pay for my Manjaro, but then it helped supplement my plastics and so forth. So, yeah, guys, we have the same 24 hours in a day. So if I can make things like that happen, being a mom of 3, you know, having the same busy schedule as Janae, like, you guys can do it too. Just believe in yourself is the starting point, is what I say. Yeah, exactly. Like, as soon as my husband gets back from the Philippines, like, I'm even considering picking up another job just to, you know, go towards my plastic surgery fund. Just because it's just me and the girls right now. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that I'm home and stuff for them. But like, yeah, I'm picking up a side hustle by doing social media. I mean, I've always been doing social media and I like to do it. Now I'm at the point where I am getting a little bit of money, but like I said, it's a little bit of money. But I'm doing things like doing passion projects that I'm making to be money, which is I love the journals. Like, I'm so passionate about the journals, but it is going to hopefully make me some money. And if I decide to put anything else up on my website, it's not going to hopefully make you some money. You're going to make some money. Right. I need to change my thoughts. Yes. You won't even have to leave your house, girl. You're so smart. Like, you could coach. That's why I was telling Cara, is like, you guys could coach so many people. You think it's nothing, but your content and everything, like, it's unique. Like, not anyone can just be you, Janae. So I think you have a lot of avenues of revenue if you wanted to. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm trying, girl. I'm still waiting to get paid on the YouTube space. I'm so close. I'll probably get there by the summertime, but I'm still waiting to get paid for the YouTube space. Like I said, I make a little bit of money on TikTok. I make nothing on Instagram, and that's fine. Because, yeah, I mean, everyone says that the money is in sponsorships, and so I would rather make money off of these companies than off of my supporters anyway, unless y'all want to pay for a journal. But yeah, I plan on launching a podcast next month. Pretty much just going into more detail and talking about the things that I talk about already, just more structured and more detailed, than something that people can reflect back on. That's not just a 10-second video. So, oh, you got a call. Hey, Vanessa, what's up? Thank you, Miss Kiwi. Thank ya. Y'all, just as another reminder, since we are here on live, I did launch my weight loss surgery journals today. And since it is launch day and I am on live, I do have a 10% off code for you guys. That's good until 5 p.m. specific standard time. And that code is LIVE. You can find my website, digressandigest.com, in my bio or right here at the business page. But yeah, the discount code will be live until 5 o'clock my time. So if you want to pick up a journal, the journals are launched. Get you your little 10% off. Sign up for the newsletter so you can see what other products I'm going to be coming out with, because I plan on coming out with a lot of good stuff this year. So hey, how you doing, girlie? How are y'all doing? It is Tuesday, but this Tuesday is really giving like Thursday, like not quite the weekend, but it feels like we're already tackling in the week. But whatever weight loss surgery questions y'all got, go ahead and throw them in the chat. There's 14 of y'all here on TikTok, and there's 4 of y'all on YouTube Live. I'm paying attention to both chats. So whatever weight loss surgery questions, fitness questions, life questions y'all got, go ahead and drop them in the chat. We just chatting here for another 51 minutes. And then I'm gonna get off and go be a mother. Go be a mother. I need to go get some water. I feel like I have not had anything to drink or eat all day today. How much am I able to eat now? It really just depends. I don't weigh my food and I don't track my food at this point in time. So I don't know exactly. Like on average, I know that I eat about anywhere between 12 and 1400 calories on average. I can hit 150 grams of protein. I keep my dietary fat pretty low just because I do have high cholesterol. So I'm trying to like tackle that and eat like healthier fats. And then my carbs are pretty high. They sit anywhere between like 60 and 100. But that's because I'm focused on getting my fiber in through food. If not, then I get constipated. But yeah, and I've been sitting at 183 for the last month or two. So don't be afraid to eat after weight loss surgery. Like it's still very trial and error for me, figuring out what is my new normal and what looks right. And some days, like it's crazy, no matter how much fitness I do or don't do, some days I might be really hungry. Some days I might not. So like on the lower end, I might hit 800 calories. On the higher end, I might hit 1600 calories. It really just depends, but nothing is making the scale move, which is very refreshing, because before I used to like just eat the lowest amount of calories that I can possibly eat, just because I was so afraid of weight gain. But there's times where I'm just like eating whatever all day, and that scale is not moving, or eating clean, and sometimes the scale is not moving. So it's nice to be in maintenance. I would like to lose another 20 pounds, but I'm not pressuring myself to do that. I am learning how to maintain my weight, and so it's been really refreshing. Oh, thanks, Kimberly. Thank you so much. You had VSG 9 months ago. You're 9 months post-op. Congrats. When did you start eating back regular foods? Like, what did you try and avoid the most? That's a good question. So I had to do 2 weeks of a pre-liquid diet, 2 weeks of a post-liquid diet, 2 weeks of a puree diet, 2 weeks of soft food. And then after that, I was cleared to do solid foods. And so from then I stuck to still just my protein and vegetables and fruit, getting my calcium in through dairy, That was something that they stressed to us about, but I really wasn't eating a lot of carbs by then. And if I was trying something new, I was trying it one at a time. So I'm sticking to only chicken breast and seeing how my stomach adjusts. I'm sticking to only fish and seeing how my stomach adjusts. I started eating ground beef pretty early. That did not bother me. I know some people it does bother you. Ground beef didn't, steak did. So I had to it just took too long to really break down. So I waited on ground beef until I was probably like about steak until I was probably 6 months post-op. I was trying different vegetables, but raw vegetables gives like my stomach like really, it's just really hard to digest raw vegetables, and I really don't like to eat them cooked. So I really stuck with broccoli and spinach because that did cooperate with my stomach if it was cooked. Fruit, I've tried all different types of fruit throughout this entire journey. In the very beginning, I stuck with just berries, but I've been able to tolerate fruit just fine. Yeah, I think I started having carbs pretty early on, but I only stuck to low carb wraps, like the Mission tortilla that's only like 25 calories. I was doing that for a very long time. And then about 6 months post-op is when I started adding like more breads, more pasta. I've tried rice. Rice doesn't sit on my stomach well. It doesn't make me uncomfortable, but it feels really heavy on my pouch, so I pretty much avoid it. I'll have it like once in a while, but I eat pasta like every couple of days. I eat bread like every day. I personally eat low carb pasta and low carb bread, like the keto stuff, not because I'm living a low carb lifestyle, but because those things are packed with fiber, and I need the fiber so that I can stay consistent. But yeah, from the moment they said that I can be on solids is when I started to slowly try things. I didn't mix too many foods because if something was going to trigger my stomach, then I wanted to know what that was. And from there, I was able to build upon that. But I don't want to say I avoided anything. Like I went into my weight loss surgery journey knowing I wasn't cutting out anything from my diet. So yeah, I was eating clean, but I was also having tacos from the Mexican restaurants in Texas and having a frozen margarita once a week. So there's balance in the lifestyle that I choose to live. Almost forgot to add that part in, and I was only 3 months post-op at that time. I find that I can eat less when I'm constipated once I have a bowel movement. It seems, yeah, yeah, that's a good actually correlation. Yeah. Hey Nadia, I launched the journals today, girl. I launched the weight loss surgery journals. It's up on my website. You can go to my bio, or you can click on my business page and go to the bio. But they're launched, and I'm running a 10% off discount. LIVE. You can use that to get 10% off of your journals or for your order. But I launched it today. Hey Jason, is it possible to have gas pains after 1 month post-op? Yes. We're just not God's favorite, is what I like to call it. I suffered like really badly. I suffered with the gas pain for the first month post-op. After that, I suffered from it like all the way up. I feel like until I was honestly all the way up until like 6 months post-op. And it was because I wasn't recognizing the foods that was triggering the gas pain. So the foods for me that was triggering the gas pain was raw vegetables. I kept trying to eat it, really vegetables, period, but specifically raw vegetables. I kept trying to eat it because I wanted to eat clean and healthy. And there's nothing wrong, obviously, with vegetables, but you have to pay attention to what is triggering your body, what foods are triggering that gas pain if you're that far out, because the gas should technically be resolved by then. And so once I started to like lay off the vegetables, I realized the gas pain was going away and I didn't need to be chewing on that extra strength Gas X. But then I want to say about 9 months post-op, I started eating cucumbers and peppers again. And it was giving me gas pain to where I had to be back on Gas X. So I had to say to myself, look, my body is telling me something. I cannot eat this right now or I'm going to be in pain. So I have not really been doing a good job at getting any types of vegetables. And I'm fine. I'm fine with that because I'm listening to my body. But eventually I'm going to try it again. So just because something might be bothering your stomach wherever you are at in your weight loss surgery journey doesn't mean it's going to continue to bother your stomach. So you just have to really just keep trying. So for me, like I saw that with Greek yogurt. I couldn't eat the cups of Greek yogurt, but I can do the drinkable Greek yogurts. So that's what I did. But at 6 months post-op, I realized, oh, I can eat yogurt again. No issues. I miss beef. That's the only food my tummy just won't tolerate. Yeah. Have you been trying the different cuts of beef? Like doing, I know ground beef comes with like different lean percentage. Like I can't do 80%. All of that grease and that fat really does not like my stomach doesn't like it. But I can do 93.7 lean ground beef. Yes, it's a little more expensive, but I can do that just fine. And the same thing with steaks. Like if you pay attention to the different cuts of steaks, I can do leaner cuts of steak just fine, but the fattier ones, my stomach does not like. So if you really want to try beef, it's literally just keep trying to play with different things. Yes, Kimberly, the berry burps. I get the berry burps a lot. I think that's my full cue. I don't know why I quoted it, but it's my full cue. When I start feeling really full, I start burping a lot. Gotcha. What y'all talking about down here? I'm on both YouTube Live and TikTok Live. If y'all seeing me answer questions that's not popping up on the screen. Yeah, oh my God, Kiwi, the tall boots, that was my favorite, one of my favorite like clothing or wearable non-scale victories. I think I got to that point at about, I know I did a video on it on my TikTok, but I was probably like 7, 8, 9 months post-op, somewhere around there. And I bought some just regular tall boots from the store, like not even seeing if they're wide calf or anything like that. And I zipped them bad boys up and they zipped up just fine. They wasn't even tight. And I was like, yes, a tall boot. Ground turkey does well for me too, but ground turkey and chicken breast, it's just not enjoyable. It's so dry and it's just not enjoyable. And I don't care how you season it or marinate it. It's just so dry. And so something I've been learning with my weight loss surgery journey is to not eat things just because it's healthy, that everyone says it's healthy and that you should be eating it. So I felt that way about cottage cheese. Like y'all see my videos. I've posted about cottage cheese. Like I use cottage cheese or whatever, but I don't like the taste of cottage cheese. I don't like it. I don't. Like there's some parts in my, like if I'm eating it warm, I can tolerate it. If I do like a strawberry cottage cheese, I can tolerate it. But like just to be like, oh, I want some cottage cheese. No, I hate it. And I feel that same way about ground turkey and chicken breast. And so I had to actively tell myself, I don't need to be eating things that I don't enjoy just because I feel like it's healthy, because I can find other food groups and pair it with what I feel like is healthy. And so instead of the chicken breast, I just do boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Instead of ground turkey, I'll do the 93.7% ground beef. And sometimes I will still have those things that I don't like, but most of the time I'm gonna have what I do like, because I'm just not gonna put myself through that just because I feel like it's like, it's healthy, I should be eating it. You're 4 months post-op, but you just lost 21 kilograms. You're gonna have to do that math for me because I'm a pounds girl, I'm American. For me, it's too small. What do you think? So Harriet, this is my key takeaway when it comes to only. I and a lot of people don't like to use that word only. Like I only lost 15 pounds and it's been a month. I've only lost X amount of pounds. Like think about it like this. When was the last time you lost 21 kilograms and kept it off? Most of us can lose the weight, but can we keep it off? Because I've lost 60 pounds 2 times and 80 pounds 1 time in my life. Could not keep that weight off. This is the first journey that I'm keeping my weight off. So yes, my weight loss has been slow in my eyes, but it's off and it's staying off, and it's allowed me to heal my relationship with food and fitness and the scale. So I just like to tell people to have a little gratitude in your weight loss surgery journey and try to change your mindset about it, because we like to think that we should have been losing like 30 pounds in the first month and 10 pounds every single month after that. And it's like, no, you're comparing yourself to other people, or you have an unrealistic expectation, and that's not the case. But you can find joy and be happy in what you have lost so far, knowing that you've, one, was able to lose that amount of weight, and two, was able to keep that weight off. And if you're only using the scale to track your weight loss, you're only messing up your own self and your own mental health. So I like to use, I like to take my inches. I like to look at before and after pictures and videos. And I like to look at my different clothing sizes, because that scale is going to do what it wants. And if you're only relying on the scale, you're going to have a really hard time on your weight loss surgery journey or any weight loss journey. So find other ways to track your weight loss. Yes, your weight loss might be slow, but you just dropped like 2 pant sizes, and you just look smaller in those before and after pictures from a month ago. And you just went from a size 40 waist to a size 36 waist. I mean, there's other ways to track the weight loss. And this is why y'all, I made these journals. Like, this is why I made these guided journals, because I wanted us to think about all of the other things that we take advantage of during our weight loss surgery journey. I wanted us to like think about the habits that got us there in the first place, and the habits that we need to start building to keep for long-term success. I will get back to YouTube Live. Let me see what is coming in over here. You're 6 days post-op, you're struggling with the diet, you're always hungry. So that early on, you might be dealing with head hunger. People talk about head hunger a lot. I even dealt with head hunger. Like, I felt like I'm so hungry, I'm so famished, especially if I was on a month-long liquid diet. So I felt so hungry. And the moment I had something small to, well, I was 6 days post-op, I was still on a liquid diet. So the moment I sipped something, I instantly was full. That's how I knew I wasn't really hungry. It's my mind. It's my mind. So it's just something that you're honestly just gonna have to go through. We all go through it for the most part. It's something that you have to go through. I have no tips for you, but to just stay on track with your protein in your water. Just stay on track with your protein in your water. Thanks, Nadia. I'll probably ship it out tomorrow, because the post office, I'm staying on live till 5 and the post office is going to close. So it'll be shipped out tomorrow. Okay. I'm over cottage cheese for 2 months. That's all I've had. I'm so over it. I feel you 100%. I feel you 100%. Like, there's just some things that I ate too much of early on during my weight loss surgery journey, and now I'm like sick of it. So those first like 6 months, I was a chicken breast, ground beef, cottage cheese, egg whites, broccoli and spinach kind of girl for 6 months straight. And I'm sick of it now. I am beyond sick of it now. I literally have like a couple of packs of chicken breasts that's like probably has what is it called? Like the freezer burn on it by now, because it just sits in my freezer. I keep looking at it, and I pull out something else to eat. Constipation, what do you do? All this protein. Yes, Gabby. Yes. So I think you said you're only a couple of weeks or a couple of months or a couple of days post-op. You're still early on in your journey. I, in the very beginning, had to rely on the fiber supplements. And I did a YouTube video on constipation and bowel movements and stuff, where I'm showing y'all different products. You can find my YouTube in my bio. But here's the thing with the fiber supplements. You have to figure out which one is going to, one, make you go, but two, is not so harsh to where you end up dehydrated, or just giving you a very harsh bowel movement. So I went through a few different products. I went through magnesium citrate. Metamucil, Benefiber, the FiberWell sugar-free gummies. I've tried all of those. Colace, get you a stool softener. Colace. Okay, gotcha. Colace, get you a stool softener to make you, one, soften it so it's not coming out rough. But you can buy Colace at Walmart over the counter, probably anywhere, but I found it at Walmart. They have, one, the stool softener, and two, the stool softener plus stimulant. And that will also help you go. But that was too harsh for me. But the days that there was some times I was going days without having a bowel movement, and I needed something harsh because I knew it was going to push everything out. So, and I still keep fiber supplements in my house, and I had to do all of those fiber supplements pretty much up until I was able to tolerate carbs again, like eating my carbs and eating my fiber. So I was on those supplements for a good 6 months, and now I'm able to, well, from 6 months on, I've been able to eat enough fiber. I get like 35 grams of fiber at bare minimum. When I do that and drink my water, I'm able to have a everyday bowel movement, and I feel so much better. And that's the thing, if y'all dealing with stalls, you might have to take a poop. Yeah, I might have to take a poop in Jello. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people say that they were constipated for their pre-op journey. I had diarrhea. That's not talked about a lot. I had really bad diarrhea. Like, I was from 2 days post-op pretty much until like a week, 2 days pre-op to a week post-op. Every single day I was diarrhea in like 3 times a day. Not a lot of people talk about that. So you might be going into your weight loss surgery journey thinking you're going to be constipated while you're on that liquid diet, and you might have diarrhea. I was not expecting that. So just a fair warning. Just a fair warning. Janet, you said that you're 3.5 weeks post bypass and you're having issues getting your fluids and protein in daily. So here's a couple things I want you to think about. Being that early on, you are going to struggle with getting your fluids in. It's just a thing. And at least from what my clinic said, like, they know, they give us these minimums to hit, but they know we're not going to hit it that early on. As long as we weren't getting dehydrated, they were fine. With that being said, though, when it comes to protein, try getting your protein from different sources. Don't just rely on the protein shake, the milky protein shakes. I switched it up. So I would do Too Good. This is my favorite smoothie brand. Low in calories, low in fat, low in sugar. Like, it only has 3 grams of sugar per bottle, 10 grams of protein though. So I would have one of these per day. That's 10 grams of protein. I would do bone broth. Bone broth has about 10 grams of protein per serving, not like just the brothy Swanson soup. That don't have no protein in it. I'm talking about bone broth. It's a little more expensive than the regular broths, but I do a serving of that. That's another 10 grams of protein. I would add collagen to anything. That could, depending on how many scoops, that's additional protein. I would, of course, drink my milk-based protein, but I will also do water-based protein. I don't like the pre-packaged protein waters. I think they're nasty, but Isopure is my favorite brand of this. They have the powdered stuff that you just mix into water. And that's 20 grams of protein right there. And it's kind of like a 2-for-1, like you're getting your protein in and you're getting your water in because you're mixing in with water. I used to take that mixture and make popsicles too. So I would have a protein popsicle I can suck on like for the rest of the day or whatever. But yeah, like, those are the different things that I did very early on, and I never suffered from not getting my protein in. I was always able to get my protein in. Here's another thing. Core Power, Fairlife Core Power, the elite one that has 42 grams of protein, that whole bottle is only 14 ounces of fluid. So I would drink on that pretty much, like, it took me hours to drink on that whole thing that very early on. But I knew, okay, I got 42 grams of protein. My bare minimum was 60 grams every day from my surgery clinic. So I knew, like, I would drink my protein water. That's another 20 grams. Boom, I hit my 60 right there. Boom, right there. Another thing was I had this confused. I thought I had to get my 60 grams of protein and 64 ounces of water. I was never able to hit those goals. So at my 2-week appointment, I told them that, and they're like, no, it's 64 ounces of fluid, period, that early on. I think up until, honestly, I was approved for solid foods, so 2 months. It was just 64 ounces, period. So that's in combination with your water, your protein shakes, your Jello, your bone broth, like all of that in total is 64 ounces so that you won't be dehydrated. Once they told me that, it allowed me to kind of stop stressing about the water. I was getting my bare minimum fluids in. And once I got my protein in for the rest of the day, then I focused on just plain water. So those are some tips that I did, and I hope that helps. And y'all know I get on tangents, so be patient with me. I like to talk a lot. This is why I need my own podcast, because I talk a lot. I'm still on metformin for PCOS, so I'm so scared about constipation when I stop taking them. Just stay on top of your fiber supplements. I still, to this day, even though I get my fiber through food, I still keep the stool softener and some type of fiber supplement in my house, like as a just in case. Show the product that you get. Let's see what y'all talking about down here. Down here. Okay. 3 weeks post-op. Oh, I already answered that. Hi, I have a question. Will I ever be able to have Starbucks again? Yeah. I mean, honestly, you'll be able to have whatever you want again, whatever you feel like you want. Don't feel like you need to, you look at other people's journeys, and there are some people on these apps that like, I'm eating 100% clean for the rest of my life after weight loss surgery. And that's fine for them, but that was never the case for me. I went into my weight loss surgery journey knowing I was never cutting out anything. I'm still having alcohol. I'm still having fast food. I'm still having fried food. I'm still having sugary food. If I want a donut, I'm gonna have a donut. Like, I went into my weight loss surgery journey knowing that I was going to have all of the things I had before, because my food choices wasn't my problem. Me overeating was my problem. That is what made me gain weight. Yes, sometimes the food choices is the answer, but I know my problem. And my problem was I was eating too much at every single meal, overeating on my calories, binging and all that stuff. So now, yes, I don't eat like a whole bunch of just junk. Like, no, I don't eat a whole bunch of junk. But I allow myself to have the things that I want. So if one day I'm going to Starbucks and I want a cheese Danish, I haven't had one yet, but I'm going to order it. I'm not going to say, no, let me just get the egg white bites and water. Like, no, I personally don't drink the drinks just because it's too much sugar, and sugar for me makes me like hangover, nauseously sick. So I don't, but I mean, you just find your new normal. Like, I still have fast food. I show y'all the options all the time. If I'm going to Chick-fil-A, I'm not getting a spicy chicken deluxe sandwich with a large waffle fry and a large lemonade. Not anymore. I'm getting the grilled chicken nuggets with the kale salad and a diet Sunjoy. But I'm still getting Chick-fil-A, and I'm still enjoying myself. And I'll probably dig out of somebody else's cup to get a fry and then keep it moving. Same thing with Chipotle. Like, I'm going to my favorite places, but I'm choosing healthier options. And if one day I want my regular meal that I want, then I will allow myself to have it, because I know I don't look at food as good and bad anymore. I've healed my relationship with food through journaling. I keep telling y'all about my journals. I healed my relationship through journaling. I'm able to give y'all this advice now because I've done the work, and I want y'all to also do the work. But I don't look at certain things good or bad. I don't abuse fitness anymore because I've put in the work to heal my relationship with food and stuff like that. So yeah, one day you will be able to have Starbucks again if you choose to do that. And if you choose to have a cleaner option, it's your choice. Whatever you want to do. Just hold yourself accountable, though. That's my recipe. I live a balanced and moderate lifestyle, but I also hold myself accountable, and I don't fall victim to my own circumstances. So you start seeing that scale go up. What are you going to do? Oh, my sleeve isn't working. No. Were you doing too much last week? Were you doing too much this week? Where's the accountability piece? You get what I'm saying? That's what I do for myself. Like if I see that scale, I have a 5-pound radius. I go from 183 to 187. But if I see that scale is at 189, I'm like, Janae, now you know you was doing too much boredom snacking. It's time to cut back. That's the accountability piece. But I don't over restrict myself because I see that scale went up. I don't go and run 3 miles because I saw that scale go up. I just make the next right choice. The weight comes off. But that's me though. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, Christina. I am doing great. 4 days post-op sunflower. How are you feeling? Did your hair shed? And if it did, what did you do? My hair fell out. Okay, I am bald. Look, y'all want to see the teeth? This is my real hair. I had to big chop my hair. Look. Don't be taking no screenshots now. But I've shown y'all my hair. I have a whole video on my YouTube about my hair loss from weight loss surgery. I've done updates. I actually just showed y'all my hair the other day because I used JoJo Berry hair and skincare oil. It's linked in my TikTok store shop thingy. But I've been using that. Like my hair is growing back. So here's the thing with hair loss after weight loss surgery. It might not happen to you, or it might. I knew I was going to lose my hair from weight loss surgery because that's my body's natural reaction to stress. So from my second child, I had postpartum hair shedding really badly, like bald again. So I big chopped my hair. A year later, I had COVID hair loss. Not a lot of people was talking about hair loss with COVID, so that caught me by surprise. Again, I was balding, but I didn't big chop my hair because my hair was already chopped from the year before. So when I went into my weight loss surgery journey and did my research and heard about the hair loss, I already knew what was up. So 2.5 months post-op is when I started losing my hair. 5 months post-op is when I big chop my hair. I have a ton of videos on both YouTube and TikTok about this. So y'all can like see the progress. 5 months post-op is when I did the big chop. 7 months post-op is when it finally stopped falling out. And then at 9 months post-op is when I feel like it started to fully grow again. And now I'm 13 months post-op. Y'all see my hair. Y'all can compare it to what it was at 5 months post-op. My hair has grown back a lot. It's not as thick as it was, but I also never had really thick hair. But I mean, I'd rather be bald than fat. That's just me though. I had my surgery a year ago, February. Yay. At what point do you know when to eat fast food? When you are approved for solid foods? I started trying everything. I think we think too much into it. I started trying everything once I got approved for solid foods. Not everything at the same time or in the same week, but as life happened, if we're out and about and I need to eat, then I had whatever it is that we eat. Like I said, last summer, I was having margaritas and tacos. I was only 3-4 months post-op. I was going out to dinner with my husband and my family. Like, life is still going to happen. It's up to you to know what you can do. But I will caution you with dumping syndrome is real. So if it's something that you've never eaten before, I would just be very cautious about trying new foods when you're out and about. I'll be very cautious about that because you don't know what your stomach is going to do if you haven't tried it, especially if you haven't tried the food yet. You don't want to be out and about. Now you have dumping syndrome and you can't find a toilet, so now you're shitting yourself. Feel what I'm saying? So I tried a lot of foods in my house. And if we did go out to eat like at restaurants, they were like within a 10-minute radius of my house. Biggest piece of advice for the first week after surgery. Get off the scale. Don't even get on that scale. Since your surgery is tomorrow, take your weight today or tomorrow morning and let that be the last time you get on the scale for a while. Number of reasons why. You're going to stall multiple times, especially if you're on different food stages. Stalling is part of the journey. Everybody stalls, so it's not like you're doing something unnatural. If you have a toxic relationship with the scale, stay off the scale. Like for me, on any of my weight loss journeys, I was on the scale every single day. And that scale controlled my emotions. It controlled how my day was going to go. So I actively went into my weight loss surgery journey telling myself I'm only going to weigh myself once a week, and I'm gonna do a big one. Oh, I was supposed to do it today. I forgot. Now I don't even care about the scale. But I weigh myself once a month, and I do my tape measurements on the second of each month, because that's when I got my surgery. Today's the second. I completely forgot about it. But I just have a better relationship with the scale now. I really don't care what that scale says. But yeah, stay off that scale until you're at least back on solid food. So if that's 2 months, cool. If that's 3 months, cool. Like just stay off the scale. Just stay off. Since there's no questions coming in on YouTube and y'all 5 are just watching, I'm just gonna focus on the questions here on TikTok. Did the doctor recommend milk with magnesia for constipation? Oh, you asking her specifically? You journal also? Yes, Christina. So I made specific weight loss surgery journals for us. I made 3. Now they're beneficial no matter where you are in your weight loss surgery journey, but everything has a theme. So I have one for the pre-op, I have one for the first year, and I have one for us OGs. These 2 are a year long. This one is 6 months long. These 2 have 366 daily guided prompts. This one has 6 months worth that are once a week. I do have YouTube videos giving y'all a sneak peek of it. Just go to my business page right here and go to the website. It's all linked in my bio, digresanddigest.com. You'll find all the information if y'all want a sneak peek before you purchase. But yeah, journaling has helped me so much on my weight loss surgery journey. And that didn't start until about 6-7 months post-op. That's when I really started to put in the work to heal my relationship with food and fitness and why I am how I am today. And so once I started realizing journaling and all that stuff, I got on Amazon, of course, to see if there's any bariatric or weight loss surgery specific journals. And there are, but they all focus on the scale and your weight goals and food tracking and fitness tracking. And I didn't want to think about that. It's too triggering for me. I did not want to think about that. I wanted to think about the habits that got me to need weight loss surgery in the first place, and the habits I needed to build to, be successful and not have regain or whatever. So I made my own and they're on my website, and I think they will help a lot of y'all. So check it out. And I'm running a 10% off discount now since we're on live. The discount code is LIVE, live. You'll get 10% off until 5 p.m. Pacific time. So we have another... it's almost time. 16 minutes. You can get the journals from my website. It's linked in my bio, digresanddigest.com. It's linked in my bio, or you can see that little icon right there. You can tap my business page. All the information is there as well. It's linked in the bio. Okay, wait, let me get caught up. There's no questions on YouTube, so let's continue to focus on TikTok. There was a lot of comments. Y'all know I talk too much. So, hey, Maddie. I'm in the process of doing the test to get a gastric sleeve. Do you feel full really fast now? It depends on what I eat. It depends on what I eat. It really just depends on the day. It's so weird because the sleeve, my sleeve is just, sometimes I'm not hungry all day, but I know I need to eat. So I pretty much have to force myself to eat something. I don't like doing that. I like to listen to my body now, but I know I need to eat. So sometimes I'm really hungry. Sometimes I'm just having a yogurt and it satisfies me. So it really just depends. Yours coming out in clumps. Drink more protein. Yes, Kiwi. So some things I know in that YouTube video I did, y'all can find my YouTube in my bio. I know in that YouTube video I showed y'all all of the products, the hair products that I'm using. I actually need to do an updated one, but I showed y'all the shampoos, the conditioners I'm using. I talk about black tea rinses because black tea is supposed to help with hair shedding. So I think I talked and showed y'all that. I talked about rosemary water and rosemary oil. Staying on top of your vitamins. Staying on top of your vitamins and your protein will definitely help minimize the hair shedding. But again, if it is your body's natural reaction, like mine, like no matter what I did, I knew it was gonna fall out. So I never had an issue with getting my protein in, and I stay very consistent with my vitamins up until that point. But my hair was still falling out. So sometimes you can do everything and it's still just gonna come out. But just know it'll stop. It'll stop one day. It will stop one day. Thanks, you guys, for all of the follows. Thank you so much for all of the likes and the gifts. And thank y'all so much for going on my website and supporting me and buying the journals. Like, thank y'all so very much. So very much. I really do appreciate y'all. Did all of your vitamin levels have to be good before you get surgery? No. Nobody said anything to me. I mean, I'm sure they knew that I was not healthy or in the perfect health, so some things were going to be out of whack, but they never made it an issue for me. So, yeah. Do your stomach rumble like thunder? Yes, Kiwi. It's so crazy because it was happening to me last night. I don't know what I ate. I don't know what I ate yesterday, but my stomach was like, brrr, brrr. It happens real randomly though. It's actually, that was only the second time that I've noticed that it happened. But yeah, it's still a thing sometimes. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Yeah, I see you here. I see you here, girl. My vitamin A came in 1 point below the average. I'm scared that they might. Yeah, no, I don't really think that they care about all of those little levels. But talk to them and ask them. Where did you get the journals? It's from my website. I made the journals. So it's from my website. So that's my little gift from me to y'all. But it's on my website, digressandigest.com. And there is a 10% off discount code, LIVE, and it's good for another 11 minutes. So if y'all want 10% off, go ahead and jump on the website and pick up your journal. I hate when like the thing just pops up. I gotta. Yes, it will grow back. My hair is growing back as we speak. I have a hair playlist on my TikTok. Go check out that playlist. You will see where I was at when I first chopped my hair at 5 months post-op. That was last July. And just recently, like yesterday or the night before, I'm showing y'all my hair now. My hair has grown tremendously in the last, what is the math on that? 8 months? No, I need to actually get I still haven't gotten my 1 year checkup for my labs. I really need to do that to see what my labs are doing. But I don't think I'm suffering from low iron. And as far as blood sugar spells, the low blood sugar spells, yes, I suffer from it sometimes when I'm working out. And that's only if I didn't eat before a workout or if I didn't eat right after a workout, that's when I'm feeling those low blood sugar spells. And they are really scary. They really are scary. The last one I had was like a month ago, and it literally made me stop like working out. I was just so scared from it. Exactly. That's what I mean, Lala. Like, hair's hair to me at this point. Like, do I want it to fall out? No, of course. But like, I'm going to be wearing a wig anyway. So I don't care. I don't care. What's a chemical stress test? I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's so scary. Like the last one I had, it was my own fault. It was my own fault. I knew I should have ate, but I was just like, I came home from the gym and I was just, just doing just doing a little housework. And I felt it. I felt my body saying, you're hungry. And so when I finally went to cook something, it was kind of like already too late. And like, I felt like nauseous. I felt hot. It's like one of my viral videos actually on here and on Instagram. But I felt nauseous. I felt hot. It's supposedly called late dumping syndrome when you have the low blood sugar spells after weight loss surgery. It's different from regular dumping syndrome. I did a little research on it. But I need to honestly just go talk to my doctor, my surgeon about this and see, like, but it only happens when I'm working out, like if I'm not eating for a workout. That's the only time it happens. It doesn't happen to me randomly. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Okay. I didn't have to have a stress test or a fitness test for my weight loss surgery. Yeah, that's what it is, hypoglycemia. That's what it's called, the low blood sugar spells. But I'm technically not diagnosed with hypoglycemia. So, um, yeah. I don't like to say the word because I'm not diagnosed with it, but technically that's what it is when you're suffering from low blood sugar spells. Are they saying that you need the stress test? I'm getting surgery on April 17th. Beth, don't be nervous. I mean, I don't want to say don't be nervous. Feel how you feel. You are entitled to feel how you feel. I try to tell people to sit in the moment. I wish I did more of the sitting in the moments during my weight loss surgery journey and like just allow myself to feel how I was feeling. But whatever. But just know that I personally feel like the nerves come from, you've been trying to lose weight for a really long time, and now you have a tool that you know is going to work. And that's a little scary because you start to realize that you got other stuff to focus on. You got other things that you need to work on. You might lose some people, you might gain some people. The fear of unknown is what's a little nerve-wracking. And so, but I just say just live in the moments when they come. And get you a journal, girl. Get you a journal to help you since you're about to have your surgery. Get you a journal. It should actually, if you purchase one today, it should actually be there for you by the time you get to your surgery. But yeah, all of my journals help with weight loss surgery and help with the mental health because they're guided journal prompts. If you have heart issues, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't have to do like an EKG or like an echo, cardiac echo. I'm sure it was on the list, but that's only if you suffered from like those type of issues. So I'm sure that probably would have been a thing that I needed to do. But yeah. Yes, until I stop, I'm bored. Yes, Gabby, that's crazy because so I was a big overeater, emotional eater, and boredom eater. Um, I don't really emotionally eat anymore. I do when it comes to stress. Like all this week, I've been stressed trying to get these journals out. So I did have a little stressful eating. But I do still suffer from boredom eating, especially when I'm at work. I work as an ER tech overnight, and sometimes the ER be dead. And I'm trying to keep myself up. And the ER is just filled with a whole bunch of junk food. Healthcare, period, is filled with a whole bunch of junk food. Somebody's always bringing in some type of junk. So, yeah, that's when I have my boredom eating. But I try to make sure that I have snacks that are macro friendly. So if I know I like chips and I know I'm going to eat chips or I'm going to eat chips at work, then I'll just bring me some protein chips. Or we have like 2 candy drawers and it's so hard to say no sometimes. I'll just bring some sugar-free candy or like the Quest candy, the Quest donuts, cookies, like whatever the case may be. I like to pack it that way. If I'm craving it, then I have my own options that are macro friendly. That's what I personally like to do. The journals that I have, these are journals that I made, Beth. They are weight loss surgery specific journals. They're guided journal prompts to help you with your weight loss surgery journey. And so since it's only 4 more minutes left until you can purchase these journals with the 10% off live LIVE discount code. Y'all only have 4 more minutes and then it's going to be deactivated for now. But these journals I use journaling to help me with my weight loss surgery journey. to really tap into my mental health and my habits. I did not want to focus on fitness and food and tracking, all that stuff. I really wanted to dig into the habits. So there's no journals out there that's like that. So I made my own. There's one for the pre-op, there's one for the first year, and there's one for us OGs. The first year and the OG one is a year long. You'll have 366 guided journal prompts every single day. And you can pick up all three if you want. They're not like each other. These are three different types of books. You're not going to find the same journal prompts in these books. They're different. And then one for the pre-op babies. This is 6 months long. It comes with different activities. If y'all go to the Digress and Digest business page, there is a YouTube. Y'all can kind of get like a little sneak peek into what these journals look like. If you can't buy the journals today, that's fine. Put in your email for the newsletter. It will also give you a 10% off discount code for when you want to make your first purchase. Sign up for the newsletter, because when I do run specials, you'll be the first to know. And yeah, I'm super, super, super proud of the work that I put in for these. I really gave a lot of thought and effort to these. So pick one up and I hope it helps you. But we are nearing the end because I gotta go pick up the little one. I appreciate y'all so much. At 5 o'clock, the Berry Mel Experience, if there's any guys in the chat, the Berry Mel Experience have their Taco Tuesday lives, where they're giving you weight loss surgery from the male perspective. So if you are a guy, go check out Berry Mel Experience. It's coming on at 8 p.m. Eastern, so in about 2 minutes. And you can hear weight loss surgery from the male perspective. And if you're a woman and you just want to support like I am, you can get in the chat, talk. I love the community. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably pop on live tomorrow and we can talk more. But I'll see y'all then. Bye.